Hey guys, S-Man here, and today I'm here to do an analysis and prediction for the Pokemon Journeys anime. And today I'm going to be discussing both Ash and Goh's team and the future of their Pokemon. Okay, so first up, I'm going to go over some of Goh's Pokemon. See, in this article, this picture here I got, this Goh's current official team is Cinderace, Grookey, Sobble, Scizor, Arctozo, and Suicune. See, in my honest opinion, Cinderace definitely deserves to be here. Same thing with Scizor, because it's been getting a lot of development lately. Grookey, Sobble are, because they're Galar starters. But Arctozo and Suicune, they've both only appeared in one episode. So this picture gets me a little hyped that we might be able to see two of Goh's best Pokemon again. And in my opinion, this isn't Goh's full team. He definitely has more like Pokemon that are more iconic to him than Arctozo and Suicune. For example, Goh's Cantonian Farfetch'd and Goh's Flygon. And his Heracross too. And even with some recent merch, it might suggest that other Pokemon that Goh has might be getting some screen time, as we see this white Floette, which could be evolved from Goh's white Flabebe that he caught in the Karina episode. Okay, now, I have a few predictions for where Goh's team or Goh's Pokemon could go on in the future. I'm gonna move on to. See, in this merch slide, I know it's a little hard to see on the picture I have pulled up, but we see all the way to the far right, we see Zacian, Charizard, Dragapult, Absol, Zamazenta, Obstagoon, Centiskorch, and Colossal. Yeah, Zacian will definitely not go to Go, as Zacian's more associated with Ash. Charizard and Dragapult are Leons, but that leaves, out of these 8 Pokemon, Absol, Zamazenta, Obstagoon, Centiskorch, and Colossal, which are pretty, with the bottom 4 being very good Galar mons, and Absol being a strong Pokemon. I personally think Go is going to end the series with possibly catching Zamazenta. But out of the rest of these Pokemon down here, I think Go could possibly catch a Centiskorch and a Colossal in the future. I'll say why not Obstagoon and Absol later. But both of these Pokemon are more Galar Pokemon that Go would have, because at the moment Go really only has the starters, Arctozo, Eternatus, which he doesn't technically own, but he caught it, and the fossil Arctozo. Besides that, he hasn't really caught any Galar Pokemon. Even at this point, they've seen multiple Wooloos and haven't caught any, and Rookies. But that could change possibly, as it was shown in the recent opening that there's going to be a Galar. There possibly might be a Galar training art or travel art, and we see it in multiple shots where there are multiple Galar Pokemon. So possibly Go could catch a Colossal and a Centiskorch along with those Pokemon. Okay, now moving on from my Go team prediction, or Go future catch predictions, I'm gonna move on to Ash's team. So starting off with Pikachu. Pikachu is definitely the ace, but not the ace. Pikachu's they're gonna be there for Ash, and Pikachu's 100% the Pokemon who's gonna be fighting Leon. So besides that, Pikachu has gotten much development, and I see it just staying as it is currently. Moving on to Lucario. Lucario is the ace, the actual ace. That's not Pikachu. Lucario gotten a lot of development, but recently, it has not been getting anything. Ever since it evolved, it's been in one episode, and that episode was kinda not that good. Or it's been in more episodes, but it's had one episode focusing on it, sorry. Possibly in the future, thanks to the opening, we might see both Bee and Carino return. Both of those Pokemon have been a part of Lucario's development as a Riolu, as Lucario inspired Riolu to get stronger, and B's Grapploct had defeated Riolu, wanting it to get stronger to defeat it, which it did eventually tie with. I think in the possible future, B might use her Machamp to fight Lucario, and it might beat it. It's wanting it to like find a new way to beat it, and possibly that way might be Mega Evolution. As I definitely think Karina's gonna return with her Lucario, and her Lucario is gonna fight Ash's, and possibly Mega Evolve and beat it. That might inspire Lucario and Ash to want to work together to try to master to try to figure out how to use Mega Evolution and master it. That might be how Lucario develops. And for Farfetch, he's been getting his development recently with the Girder fight, Wickstrom, and even his rematch against Rinto, which is ultimately leading up to Surfetched. At this point, Surfetch is basically more than confirmed of being evolving the next episode. See this article about it evolving, the merch with a bunch of Surfetch merch. And even in the trailer, if you look very close, or the preview, if you look very closely, you see a sword and a shield, indicating Surfetched. I really hope after this, Farfetch still gets development, or Surfetch would still get the development it deserves. I don't want it just like to defeat Rinto and then like move on. If anything, I hope it defeats Rinto. Rinto and Ash have become rivals, and then the next time they fight, Rinto has a Mega Gallade, which will defeat Ash's Surfetched, and that will lead into more training with it. But besides that, I really hope Farfetch gets more screen time and development. Now moving on to Dragonite. Dragonite has gotten one battle and it completely dominated it. And even off screen, Dragonite has been shown in little snippets of fights that we should have seen on screen. As in the Girder episode, it was shown that it did partake in the battles that got Ash his ranking off screen. At this point, I don't think Dragonite has lost a battle at all. So definitely it could use some development. Maybe losing to a stronger Pokemon would inspire it to want to grow stronger. Possibly a legendary, or maybe even Iris's Dragonite. Now moving on to Dracovish. Dracovish has not seen the sunshine since it's been captured. But I really do hope, with Iris returning, Ash's Dragonite possibly fighting Iris's and getting development, this will also be Dracovish's first battle, and maybe lead to some Dracovish development. I don't really see where Dracovish's arc could go in the first place, as it's really only been in one episode, and that was like a half of an episode. So I have no idea where Dracovish could go from here. But Gengar is one of my most hyped up like possible Pokemon that we could see more of. In most recently, in a lot of episodes, Gengar has been getting cameos that's been like leading up to something. As in the Psyduck episode, Koharu even said maybe Gengar could be possibly angry for Ash abandoning it, like not using it as much as he does his other Pokemon. So possibly that can lead to some Gengar development where Ash and it form a closer bond. And definitely with Gengar, I think 100% once Ash and Pikachu master Dynamax, we're going to move on to Gengar having the master Dynamax. As thinking about it, Lucario and Dragonite, yeah, they're just catches because they're cool. Dracovish and Farfetch, they promote Galar. Pikachu, of course, it's the mascot, but what does Gengar do besides being cool, like Lucario and Dragonite? It can promote Gigantamax Gengar, and possibly even form a rivalry with Alistair's Gengar. Now, moving on, there are a few Pokemon I think Ash might be able to catch in the future. I do see a possibility where his team just sticks to the 6 that we have, but personally, I hope and think he's going to catch more, because we're only like in the first year. not even like 2 years in, and he already has a full team. It would be very strange that he would have a full team of fully evolved Pokemon by the beginning of the second year. So moving back on, I left Obstagoon and Absol out. Both of those Pokemon I could see Ash catching and growing stronger. Maybe Ash catches a Zigzagoon and evolves it into all the way to Obstagoon. Also, Absol is a Pokemon I think would work very well with Ash's team, as it's more of a dog-like Pokemon, like his Lycanroc. Besides those two Pokemon, there's definitely a few more I think Ash can catch throughout the series. Definitely Cubfu, possibly even one of the Galarian legendary birds, and many more in the future. Maybe even Piplup, as that I would die if that happens. I love Piplup so much, and if Ash catches his own Piplup, that would be incredible. But anyway, guys, that was the video. I hope you all like the video and enjoyed it. And if you aren't subscribed, please do, as it will be, as I'm, sorry, as I'm going to release more Pokemon anime content in the future. Okay, guys, S-Man out.